So here we are in Woodlawn, 63rd and University, just a couple of blocks away from Wadsworth, where the first migrants came to the south side. This area is being heavily gentrified, but it's still kind of rugged and rough over here. And already we see the migrants then already took sides and learning street knowledge from the local gangs that's here already. Dude walking down the street, hat cocked deep to the right. Folks Nation. And I just seen a bunch of them hanging out at the laundromat. But you know what? Got to give a gang some credit for some things. Because a lot of things they would do behind the scenes and would never make the news media that can bring some stability and peace to the neighborhood. But we don't even want to give them credit for that. And you got to admit, back in the 90s and all that, it ain't no what they call it, MS-13 in Chicago, and never has. Technically, there's no Bloods and Crips in Chicago because the gangs that's here want to keep a foothold on everything and control the way it has been since the 1960s. So they're already out here in the streets, learning the streets, learning the tactics, the ways, and the things to do from the brothers that's already been in the streets that's here. And I gotta admit, the brothers is watching over them, watching over their every fucking move. There was an incident over here where there's a senior building where the migrants came out, was throwing rocks and harassing the old black seniors in the neighborhood. You know, the gangs heard about that shit. And they finding out a way to deal with it. So somebody hooked up with somebody on a street level. And I believe that the local gangs that's here in the neighborhood got these motherfuckers in check. And whatever it is that the migrants might get started that can lead to another gang, it ain't happening unless they get absorbed into the ones that's here already. That's the Chicago way. Just like it ain't never been no Bloods and Crips here, no MS-13. If they get something, they gonna get absorbed by somebody that's already here. But I find it just to be interesting that here's a migrant with his hat cocked deep to the right, walking down the street, already learning the ropes on how to play these streets out here. Half of them come from that shit from where they come from.
35A, radio check out.